Good morning, students. Welcome back to our class. How are you? I hope that you all are keeping fine. We are continuing the chapter, Unit 3, Java Statements. One sample program example is there. Okay. Program to accept any integer and to print their sum. Here is a program to enter any integer and print their sum. Okay, any integer. There is a integer is not defined any integer. You can enter any integer as input. Then computer will give you the output. Okay, this is a program for entering or input or accept any integer and to print their sum. See the program. This is a ruler. This is a ruler program. Example. Just see the example. The same way you have to write. The first bracket, public static void main string. Args. See the format. Okay. Then int x is equal to first input int x is equal to integer parse int argue 0. Here we can enter any value. Then int y integer parse int ars1 semicolon. Then int sum is equal to int sum. You will get the answer, the sum of x plus y. The place of x you can enter any number. Suppose you are entering 10 and 5. What answer you will get? Your output will be 15. Then if you are entering the x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 200, definitely your answer will be 300. 100 plus 200, answer will be 300. Okay. The next, branching statements in Java. Branching statements in Java. These statements are also called decision making or conditional statements. Branching statements is also called decision making or conditional statements. All computers need to make a decision at one time or another. Okay, all computers need to make a decision. These statements text a condition and operate differently at different times based on the outcome of that condition. There are three types of decision making statements in Java. How many types of decision making statements in Java? There are three types of decision making statements in Java. First one, if statement. Second one, switch statement. And third one, conditional operator statement. These are the three types of decision making statements in Java. Then see the picture in the side. Okay, this is a part of flowchart. Okay. Then entry. We are giving the values input. Then one condition is there. If x is equal to or x, we are entering the output x. Right? Then checking the value. The condition is checking. If x is equal to 10 or if x is equal to greater than 10, then continue the false statement. One line is there, no? Continue the false statement. Then otherwise, then true, come down. If x is equal to greater than 10, this only example, then according to that you can write the program. Here I am saying the example. I am writing there x. If x equal to or x greater than 10, if when the value of x greater than 10, then go to the right side, then continue false, then you can display, then stop the program. X, when the value of x greater than 10, then the next line will be executed, right? Then condition, true condition, if not greater than 10, then up to 10, greater than 10 only that will execute. Then up to 10, the below true line will be working or will be continuing. Okay, this is the simple example of a branching statement in Java. Okay, how many types of decision making statements in Java? 3 types: if statement, switch statement, and conditional operator statement. Okay, one example is here. Branching statements in Java. First, if statement. If statements evaluates the text expression. It depends on the result of this expression, whether true or false. Okay, if statement, that is, it depends on the result of this expression, whether true or false. If it is true, then we will divert our program into one way. If it is false, then diverting the program into another way. Okay, we are giving the command to the computer. If the statement is true, then do this. If the statement is false, do this. We are giving the command. If statement transfer the control to that particular statement block. Example, true. That is a true or a false block. See the syntax. If text expression statement true block. Here the statements executed only if this true block text expression evaluates true. Next, else statement. What is else statement? If else statement. If else statement also behave like if statement. It's also behave like if statement. But in this statement, there are 2 blocks. What's the difference? If statement only 1 block, true or false, and here are 2 blocks, true block and the false block. The false block will be executed when the text expression is evaluated as a false. The false block will be executed when the text expression is evaluated as a false. Okay, if else means when the true is false block will be evaluated when the text expression is evaluated as a false. The statement, when the statement is false, the false block will be executed, otherwise the true block will continue, and finally the program will be terminated. Okay, see the example, if else statement. See, program to compare 2 numbers. It's a simple program, just compare 2 numbers. Int A is equal to 7, int B is equal to 9. Int A is equal to 7, int B is equal to 9. If A greater than B, A greater than B, system out print ln, the larger number is plus A. Else, if the condition is false, else system print ln, the largest number is plus B. Okay, clear the program? The 2 conditions. If false, if the statement is false, we are giving the command to the computer, print largest number is plus B. Otherwise, the largest number is plus a. Okay. The next one is a switch statement. Switch statement is helpful in making a choice from the available alternative. You can design a program using many if statements, but this will increase the complexity of the program. Okay, you can add more if command, if statements or if else statement in your program, but it will increase the complexity of the program. As alternative are increased, switch statement is a shortcut of these multiple alternative statements. Okay, here switch statement actually the alternative of if statements or if else statement. Clear? See the program. Example. Switch variable or expression. Case constant value 1. Then statements break case constant value is equal to 2 statements. This way you can write using the switch command, we can write the program without using if statement. So this is an use switch statement as an alternative for if statements. The next one is command line arguments. What is command line arguments? Command line argument is an argument that passed at the time of running the Java program. What is command line arguments? The command line arguments is an argument that passed at the time of running the Java program. The argument passed from the console can be received in the Java program and it can be used as an input. So, it provides a convenient way to check the behavior of the program for the different values. You can pass n 1, 2, 3, etc. numbers of arguments from the command prompt. It's command line argument. See the example. See class command line example. Public static void string arguments, system output, print ln, your first argument is plus args plus variable. Okay, this is a format for using command line arguments. It's a format how to use the command line arguments in your program. Okay. Then key terms. It's very important for you. From this multiple choice question will come in the blanks question. Then output statement. What is the output statement? It stores values in the variable or result and can display it on the screen. Output statements. Then branching statements. They help to take a decision based on some specified condition. If else statement. It creates a true as well as false block of statements to be executed based on the text expression. If statement. It evaluates the text expression. Switch statement. It helps to make a choice from the available alternatives. Conditional operators. It helps to make two-way decision. It is also known as ternary operator. Okay, it is also known as ternary operator. Command line arguments. It is an argument that passed at the time of running the Java program. These are the key terms from this chapter. Okay, I hope that you understood the topic. Okay. Thank you, all of you. Have a nice day.